everybody, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about, should you forgive people? Like, is it necessary to forgive people who have hurt you very badly, who have been so unkind to you? Like, without forgiving them, is it not possible for you to move forward or to actually free yourself? Because there is a concept in spiritual community and we hear a lot like, hey, you gotta forgiveness will set you free, and so much more. So we are going to dive deep into this video. I am Jyoti, your spiritual bestie, your spiritual guide, and I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Now let's begin the video. See, forgiveness does set us free. There is no doubt about that. But when it says that, forgiveness will set you free, what it actually means is that it clears up the energetic space in your mind, in your body, in your organs, and in your aura. The energy that we hold towards somebody of anger, of resentment, of any kind of hurt feelings towards somebody, that emotional energy could be used in our dreams, in healing, in manifesting what we want. But when we are holding that anger and that resentment towards somebody, that energy is going there. So when you forgive, it just like that, you have so much energy available, emotional energy, mental energy, spiritual energy, to manifest better and to give back to yourself, to manifest good health, to manifest wealth, to manifest glow up. That is what it actually means, that forgiveness will set you free. It frees up a lot of space to make our lives better. Now, lot of us, when we grow up in household where we are being beaten up, we are being humiliated, there is lot of sexual abuse, emotional abuse in our lives, lot of betrayal, and sometimes we are angry at life. How do you forgive life? Like, if someone goes through loss, some kind of loss in their life, and then they have to go through it all by themselves. Like, they had nobody that could be with them while they are going through grief period, while they are processing their pain. They are all by themselves in their pain. So that's hard. And this, when you need to forgive something such deep, you cannot rush this process. Nobody can rush this process, and don't even try to do so, because then it's like you are cutting yourself. Like, it's like expecting a baby to climb a Mount Everest, a small little baby. It's going to be very harsh on the baby to expect something. If you expect something like that from a baby, it's a baby, you cannot expect that. Like that, you are also in the beginning phases of healing, and you cannot expect yourself to forgive in the beginning stages, because forgiveness is the natural result of you feeling your feelings, you making your life so much better that there is no need to hold on to any anger, any grudges. Forgiveness is the natural result of that. Compassion is a natural result of we processing our feelings. Love, joy is the natural result of we processing our feelings, and we cannot rush the process. Okay? If you are going through breakup, you cannot be like, okay, I need to forgive. You just went through something so hard. Okay? Relax. You gotta give yourself time and space to, that to go through this process. It's step by step. You cannot rush forgiveness. And if your life, if you grew up in emotionally dysfunctional home, then your life becomes like a fucking tragedy. Okay? So, in that case, you gotta give yourself a lot of grace. Okay? Don't even focus on forgiveness or anything else. Focus on relief. Focus on just how can I, bring relief into this moment. What can I do that will bring me relief, that will bring me ease, that will slow my breath. That could be, journaling, praying, writing, or like watching something nice. In the beginning, it has to be very gentle. You cannot force forgiveness. It's not possible. And at the same time, when you do give yourself grace and embark on this path of healing with slowness, gentleness, and you journal every day, you process your feelings. When you process your feelings, you feel your anger, you feel your pain, you feel the sorrow, you feel the sadness, you feel the helplessness that you felt, the loneliness you felt. And then slowly, you dive deep into understanding and compassion and forgiveness and love and joy. Okay? So, at the same time, when you choose to process, you will naturally, reach the point of forgiveness, and universe will, in the right time show you like, hey, this is the time. Now this is the time to let this go. You cannot forgive by choice, like, hey, I'm just choosing to forgive. Have you completely seen the situation? What even are you forgiving? And most of the time, when we dive deep, it's like, hey, I forgive myself for thinking that I am not worthy of love. I forgive myself for believing for so long that I cannot do it. I forgive myself for believing that, for believing I am close to my period and I'm just stuttering. I forgive myself for so long playing small. I forgive myself for choosing to believe in such a false thing. When we dive deep into our pain, we will come to understand like how we were seeing ourselves that is what was need to be forgiven. How we were shaming ourselves for our desires, for our needs, and all of that. How we were shaming ourselves. So, is forgiveness necessary to set yourself free? Yes and no. Because forgiveness is the natural result, I learned this from my mentor, is the natural result of we making our life so good. I now don't want to, get back to my abusers in my childhood. Like, I don't want to teach them any lesson. I don't want to do anything with them. I just pray that God, hey, may my life be so good and so full of peace. May I believe in myself. May my self-esteem that got so low and that got tarnished, may I heal it. And that's what I want. I don't want to get back to anybody or teach anybody any lesson. That is not my goal. It may have been, but not anymore, because my life started to feel so good. I started to feel so good in my body. So yeah, that's what. Don't ever let anybody force you into forgiveness. You cannot force yourself into forgiveness. You can only be led there by universe at the right time. All right, in the meantime, you can journal about your feelings, every day. Don't miss them more than 2 days when it comes to journaling. And yeah, if you are going through breakup or friendship breakup or romantic breakup, don't jump into, okay, I need to forgive. Go towards, I want to feel my feelings. I'm choosing to feel my feelings. I'm not going to numb them through any kind of substances, or just distract myself from my feelings. I'm choosing to go deeper into my feelings. And you taking care of yourself, then you don't even want to hold any kind of grudge then with anybody. So give yourself grace. I love you. I'm here for you. Check out my description for one-on-one sessions, 90-minute sessions with me. We dive deep together, with assisting you in processing your emotions. Also at the same time, I channel so much of guidance from your pain body and from your higher self through painting in that 90-minute session. So it's a very powerful session. If you feel intuitively connected with me, you can book it. And I have earrings, and I have high vibrational paintings. And if this message helped you, you can also donate. Everything is in my description. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me. It means a lot.